Hello and welcome to the first video of this YouTubers Dominions 5 playthrough with me and 7 other YouTubers, something around that. So we're all streaming the game from our perspective and posting videos of it. Not streaming, but posting videos. So yeah, if you're following everyone else's videos, as you probably should, be very interesting to watch. We're of course not watching anybody else's videos, so we don't have access to what they're posting. So if you are watching the videos, please be careful not to give me any information I shouldn't have. That being said, please give me all the advice. That'd be great. But here we are. This is the first turn. Moose, God of Ulm, that's me. And in the beginning there was chaos. Now the wheel has turned once again. And this here is the starting position. This is the map. Daz basically made this map. He posted a whole video, and he did the artwork for this, and he did all sorts of shenanigans about the map design, and again, that's all done right. All the provinces are specifically named as well. We can't see them. Forest of Niche. So I think basically, a lot of these don't actually look like names. They're supposed to be. Some of the provinces are supposed to have special names. None of these things look like they are specially named, but we'll see. I know Daz did allow his Patreons and other people to suggest some names, so hopefully that's there. But these guys, so far these names just look like ordinary names. Maybe that's just part of the only took in reasonable names, but there it is. That's it. So the provinces might have special names. I'm not thrilled about only 4 provinces. I would have much preferred 5. 4 is definitely not thrilled about. I do like the forests for more resources. I do like resources for my Black Templars. Another thing to note is that I've gone for 3 Heat Dominion. And what that means is that rivers are impassable in my domain. Basically because even throughout winter, you're not going to get both sides frozen. So for the most part, rivers will not be passable unless there's a bridge. And there are lots of bridges around me. So, yeah, I'm not super sure there's a bridge there, there's a bridge there, there's a bridge there. Everywhere here there's a bridge. So, my Heat Dominion isn't really going to help to protect me from that. Other players might not realize so straightforward what the impact of that will be. But not that much impact. There's bridges everywhere, although that might be convenient for me as well. Let's have a look at what I'm actually recruiting. Okay, so Fortune Teller and Wolf Herd. That's what I'm going for here. The Fortune Teller, because I've taken 2 Misfortune Scales, and she's actually a pretty damn efficient Misfortune person, as well as a researcher. So, and you also have a random, and you can get Astral, Death, Nature, Blood. Ideally, I would like a Blood, and I'll probably recruit a bunch because I really want a Nature as well. That'll give me access to Nature. The Vampire Council will give me access to Death, and the second tier Doobies will give me access to Astral. So Nature and Blood is what I'm interested in here. They're pretty good as researchers. 9, 76 gold upkeep for 9 research. They're not that far off of the Illuminated one. These guys, 60 for 70. They're more efficient researchers. 7, but these guys give you more research and they have the same amount of commander points. The commander points is going to be a huge killer in terms of how much of these things I can recruit. And then I've taken a Wolf Herd as well to get Wolf Summons, which will help me patrol and just general shaft. For recruitment, 2 Black Templars, no surprises there, and Villains, which you aren't supposed to build because they're absolutely terrible, but I need them. I need them for patrol. I need it for patrol because I'm blood hunting my Cap province, and that's going to hurt my income and resource generation on my Cap province no end. So I have to be very, very quick about getting that unrest down as quickly as possible. So that's the game I'm going to be playing. I'm not sending my scout out. I'm using him to patrol to keep the unrest down, which again is suspect, some might say. Because I'm definitely going to give myself in the early game scouting, but I want those blood slaves and I want to keep the unrest down, and this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm hoping I can recruit scouts from an India province. because I really don't want to spend time recruiting another scout or a ranger. A wolf herder might take over the patrol duties to free up the scout to go elsewhere, but then the wolf herder is patrolling. I'll probably actually recruit an indie leader, bring him here to patrol, and then I can send this guy out to scout, and profiteering as well. Profiteer, yeah. So 2 Black Templars can generally, especially with the Hawkmeister, can generally handle what indie provinces can throw at me. And in the case that I do get swarmed by Bless Rush, I have these guys, these Ghoul Guardians. So these guys have this very similar to Middle Age Elm, but they've got extra Bane of Heresy, and they're really good against gods and sacred units. So if I do get rushed, like last time, with sacred units and a strong Bless, which I think is very likely considering how short this game is, I've got these guys. And hopefully the threat of them will be enough to keep people out of my face. I've also got the Black Templars, which are also pretty solid. And what's great about these guys is, if I do get a Bless Rush, with their Bless, which is Decay, Withering Weapons, they just have to hit the enemy, and that'll basically kill the unit. So they don't have to win the battle, they just have to hit the enemy. So that's what's happening here. In terms of research, I'm going to go for Enchantment 5 first. This gives me Horde of Skeletons, which is something that my blood counts can just cast natively. It gives me access to Revenant, which is also a thing that I'm going to use. I like to give the Revenants a black stuff, and they can use them to cast Dark Knowledge, and also do other basic death things to free up vampire counts and my fountain to do other things. Then I'll probably go up to Conjuration 3 for Dark Knowledge. Black Servant is also quite fun as well. Construction, to get some items probably, but the goal here is Soul Vortex, level 6, Soul Vortex. It's been pointed out to me, and thank you for that, is that the vampire counts, with just 1 gem, they can cast Soul Vortex. And this spell, anyone close to Necromancer will have his life force drained from him. The life force will be used by the Necromancer to restore his own health and endurance. So it's basically an undeath aura around the vampire count, which strengthens him and weakens those around him. You give him a good shield, and yeah, he's basically a thug, which is really hard to kill. You just have to figure out a weapon to give him. He does have life drain. So yeah, a few vampire counts with Soul Vortex, only 1 death gem to cast, and a decent shield can cause some serious shenanigans. What makes the vampire counts so fantastic is they're flying. They can just go everywhere. So yeah, otherwise Evocation, we do still have Iron Blizzard. Used that with such effect last game. The Black Priests, of course, can cast those, and it's a decent spell. I probably won't get there with the research, although research is set easy on this this game mode. So what's happened is that gold is easier to get, resources are easier to get, research is cheaper, and we're only going 40 turns, so things are going to move much more quickly in this game than you'd otherwise expect. So this is what I'm doing. Yeah, I hope to have some good luck, and I hope to be with me, and yeah, stay tuned for what's coming up in what's inevitably going to be a very, very exciting series. Okay, thanks for watching.